miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss the things I've always had. I pack my bags, get on my flight. It's now 11 in the morning, I'll end tonight. And I know that they'll be standing there waiting for me. I'm above the clouds now, the sounds are almost too loud.
Today is Tuesday and I'm actually in Rotterdam today. My friend Emma has a bookshop here, which I'm so excited to visit today because I still haven't actually been there, so very excited to see it. And she's doing an event tonight with a creator who created a coloring book, and I feel a little bit ashamed to say this, but I've literally never colored, but I am very excited for the event because I do feel like coloring is something that I would enjoy. I just haven't really made it a priority to actually try it. But right now I'm gonna go take myself on a little solo date before the event starts. Good morning. I'm about to make a coffee before I head into the office for the day. Honestly, lighting a little candle in your coffee corner makes such a difference when it's like still dark in the mornings. It's so cozy. I'm gonna make myself a coffee to go because obviously, as I said, I'm heading into the office, and then a normal coffee for you. Last night the event was really fun. Actually, I felt a little bit like an intruder because I'm not really into like the whole coloring world, but it was so fun. I actually really enjoyed it because it's so like calming to focus on just coloring. It was actually really calming for my nervous system. I loved it. And I also got a new book because I had been wanting to get 2 specific books for a while, but I was waiting until I went to Emma's store because obviously I wanted to support her. But the book that I really wanted to get wasn't in stock anymore, so I'm gonna have to get that somewhere else because I really want to read The Midnight Library. I don't know why, but I saw The Midnight Library as a recommendation and now I really want to read it. So I definitely wanted to get that, but it wasn't there anymore. But I did get Atmosphere. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, so I'm actually very excited to read this, and I finished the second Akatar book last night on the train. Yeah, I'm very curious about this book. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a quick coffee and then head to the train station and go to the office. We're also gonna have a little Christmas, it's not a Christmas party, but basically we're probably gonna have dinner together at the office to kind of celebrate Christmas break. Probably not gonna be much of a break, and also not really a Christmas party, but we're gonna have dinner together, and then I'm probably gonna be home pretty late, so I'm not sure how much I'll film today because I'm going to be in the office today. And I'm actually really busy today, but I have a little bit of a feeling it's also gonna be like a very chatty day at the office because it's basically the last day that we're all there before Christmas. But I can't really have a very chatty day because especially at the start of the day I have a lot of things to do, so I'm gonna take my headphones, so hopefully that means I'll be able to focus a bit better. Normally I do get a lot of more things done when I'm in the office, but then also I have a little bit more trouble focusing because I'm also like chatting, so we'll see how that goes. But now I'm gonna go make a little coffee for my commute.
To go come to you,
is Thursday and I look a bit rough. I have these like really small and puffy eyes, which is why I wanted to try out these eyelid patches, but they look so big on my face. I don't know why, but it feels really nice. But we had a really nice day in the office, and it's funny because I actually was thinking about getting my boss a Christmas present, and she ended up giving us exactly what I was gonna get for her, which is the daily planner from the productivity method, because she swears by Grace Beverly her method of dividing your tasks into quick takes, projects, and tasks. So I'm actually really excited to start using this planner. I'm definitely gonna start using this in the new year, because my mind, like, this has no dates, which is really nice because then you definitely don't have to use it every day. You can just put in the dates that you're actually using it, but my mind can't handle if I'm going to use it for like one day in December. So I'm definitely going to start using this in January, but it's so nice and it's so funny that I was thinking about getting this and then she ended up giving us this, and I just have been wanting to try this for so long and I'm so excited. But right now I'm just slowly doing some work, but basically I have a pretty old laptop and I'm currently downloading a lot of things at the same time, which my laptop can't really handle well, so I can't really do anything else in the meantime. So I think I have my candle lit in the background and I kind of made my bedroom a little bit cozy, and I think I'm gonna start a little bit in my book before I head to my hot Pilates class, because a while ago I went to movements for the first time and I did a Pilates class, and that was my first like mat Pilates thing, but it wasn't their actual hot Pilates class. So I think this class that I'm about to go do is even warmer than the previous class. For me, I didn't think the last time it was like really hot, so I'm very curious if that's gonna make a difference today. I don't know, hot Pilates also kind of freaks me out. I don't know why I find it so weird, but I just feel like it's weird to be in like a very warm room and you sweat obviously so much more because of the heat. But I'm excited. I haven't really been working out this week so far, so I'm excited to go to this workout class. And I'm also doing a rocycle Christmas ride tomorrow, which I'm also really excited for. So I think I'm just gonna read for a little bit with my tea and my book and my candles on. It's so cozy in here right now. And then hopefully when I come back, everything on my laptop is finished downloading so I can actually work again, because I do have a lot on the agenda today, and I always feel like when you work from home you're a little bit less productive than in like an office or something, but I do have so much to do today that I feel like I'm gonna be like more productive, hopefully. So we have a lot of laptop work to do today. I hope me taking it a bit more slow in the morning is gonna make me more productive in the afternoon, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna start my book and then head to my Pilates class. I look crazy with these things on.
Don't want you to know, but this is non-negotiable. I can't hide it anymore from me. Maybe a month or a year from now, I'll find my way somehow back to myself again.
Guys, I wasn't really paying attention to the time, and it is now 9:30, and I have just closed off my laptop for the day because my eyes are just hurting so much right now. I have been looking at my laptop screen all day, and I did get a lot of things done. I didn't magically get everything done, but I have a really busy day tomorrow, and the days before Christmas are always just really stressful because you want to get everything done like on time, and especially because I also want to take this weekend and Monday off work, I kind of need to finish everything tomorrow. I'm still working the day before Christmas, so I'll have some time then, but I have a lot of deadlines that still need to either be checked or they just have a very specific deadline, which is why I have to finish a lot of things tomorrow. And I was editing all afternoon and I can just tell by how much my head hurts, how much I was focused, because from like 3 p.m. to now 9:30 p.m. I was in this editing zone, because I also do freelance video editing, if you didn't know. I love editing, but now when there's like not a lot of daylight, I can tell that I get headaches a lot earlier when I'm editing a lot, so that kind of sucks. But I just made myself a big cup of tea because I wanted to do a face mask actually, but I didn't think I'd be working until 9:30, and now I just can't be bothered anymore. I'm really really tired. But today was a really gloomy day actually. I really enjoyed the hot Pilates class actually. It was really good and the instructor was actually really nice because she was just explaining everything to me. And after the class we still talked a little bit about like the different classes they offer and like the effects of hot Pilates and things like that. And it was actually really interesting and I really enjoyed the class. And after the class I still had to go into the city center because I had to get a present. But I stumbled upon the bookstore and I don't actually know if I said it yesterday, but this morning I started reading the first pages of Atmosphere. But when I was on the train home on Tuesday, I finished the second book of the ACOTAR series, and I've talked about this in a few videos now, but I couldn't really get into it because fantasy isn't really my thing. But at some point last week I read a lot in the book and I actually ended up finishing this week. But when I got to the end I was like, no, I want to know what's gonna happen. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna want to read the third book because I instantly had this thought like, oh, I'm not gonna get into the book very quickly because it's a fantasy and I'm probably not gonna get into it very quickly. But then today I stumbled across the bookstore and I was like, I need to get this third book because I just want to know what's gonna happen. So I got the third book because I feel like if I'm not continuing it now, I might wait like another year to continue it. And I do feel like with the dark days and everything, it is a good vibe to read fantasy. So I'm probably just gonna start this right now because now I'm obviously still a bit into the storyline and everything, but I'm probably gonna fall asleep within like 10 minutes of reading because I'm so exhausted. And we have a pretty packed day tomorrow, so we're gonna see how that goes. But now I'm gonna start my new book. I definitely didn't think I was gonna go to the bookstore to get this book, but I just really want to know how this is gonna continue, so I had to. I'm gonna go put away my laptop and get the apartment ready for bed. I did go to a midday workout class, which I usually kind of struggle with because if I go to like a class at like 12 or 1 p.m. usually I can't really get things done beforehand, but this morning I was actually pretty okay with that. And also usually I can't really get into like a good focus afterwards, but now I did go for a pretty long walk because obviously I had a few errands to run. But actually today I really liked it, especially because I had a lot of editing to do, which means I'm just literally laying in bed or sitting in a chair and I don't really get much movement. And I've noticed recently that I do really need my movement during the day, so this workout class definitely helped with my productivity today. And I kind of am not really looking forward to having a rocycle tomorrow morning because it kind of feels like it's gonna break up my morning and I'm scared for my productivity if I do that. But I also know that I'm gonna feel so much better if I do go to the workout class. So I'm definitely gonna go. Like, I can't even cancel anymore. But I don't know, it's just a weird feeling. Does anyone else have that you can't really do anything like during the day because you can't really get anything done before or after? I struggle with that a lot actually. But right now it's time to go to bed. It's a little bit later. I just got ready. I'm actually kind of happy with my outfit today. I like it. But today was such a chaotic day because, as I said yesterday, I still had so much work to finish today and I'm definitely still not finished. But I was kind of upset about it because I went to Rocycle, which was good actually. I was not looking forward to it at all, but because it was a Christmas ride and it was Christmas music, that kind of made up for it. And I really wanted to try out a new cafe today, but there was simply no time. So we might actually go there tomorrow, which also makes up for that. So I'm very excited. But right now we're gonna go to the opposite side of the country again because we're gonna go see my parents for my mom's birthday, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. I really like how the loafers go with this outfit. Okay, now I really need to leave.